I'm riding this what do you call, like, single person bike. It's so strange because I've never rode this type of bike before, but it's so much fun. It's almost like one of those like reclining style type of bikes, but at first I thought I wasn't going to ride it because it's kind of different, but it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Whoa, I hope I don't crash. Jeez, almost crashed. So it looks like this. Hopefully I got everything in. I'm just like literally sitting all the way back. I don't know if I'm getting everything. But it's pretty cool. So it looks like this. This is a time when I wish I have a selfie stick or some crap like that. So you know, so so I don't crash or anything, but it's pretty damn fun. This is the Century Park, Shanghai's largest park apparently, and last time I was here was 2009, and I don't even think it was ready back then, or at least I don't think it was built at that point. I think they're building a stage over here. It's pretty cool. But I'm just like riding. I don't even know where I'm riding to, but this is pretty cool. So basically they got all those things set up here, and I'm kind of just riding around, not knowing where I'm going. I don't really have a map. I just took a picture of the map on the board, so I'm just like riding around. Yeah, it's really fun. Oh, so apparently there's an amusement park over here, and this is really fun. I think I should have just like went on this instead, but I really want to rent the bike and see what's going on. But this is pretty dope. It's like literally it's like an amusement park type of thing. And then I think there's like eateries, like restaurants over here. It's like one of those above the water like restaurant. So yeah, it looks really cool. I don't know if I can flip the screen, but as you can tell, I'm like pretty sweaty at this point. It's pretty hot right now, and the I actually think it's 80s, but the humidity is pretty high, like maybe in the 90% or something like that. So I'm like really sweaty, and especially I already walked around for half an hour earlier just kind of like get to the point where I can rent the bike. I think, yeah, it was like about 30 minutes walk. And there's also a section where you can rent the boat. I was gonna rent the boat, but I thought that the bike thing was pretty cool, especially when I saw someone was riding the same bike, and I just thought it's like pretty chill. I think that I'm gonna take this route over here. I don't know if you can see over here, like maybe straight over there instead, because I don't think there's anything like over there. I'm not sure if there's something over there, maybe, or maybe that's just the entrance, like going to the restaurant. But this is the amusement park. It looks like most of the rides are for little kids, so I don't even think I'll be able to get on any of these rides over here. But they have like bumper cars. That's like my favorite, like bumper cars. But I can't just leave the bike unattended because I did put 100 renminbi, you know, for deposit. Renting the bike itself was 30 renminbi, and if you're just renting the single bike, you know, like single person bike, prices they vary. So, you know, depends on what type of bikes you rent. They have those like old school bike as well. Those look pretty fun, but I feel like it will be more fun, you know, riding it with somebody else, not just myself. So just for one person, I think that if you so that's the two people bike, like, you know, two people bike, that's pretty fun. But again, I'm by myself, so this is pretty cool. I think let me park it so you can see how this, or maybe let me just hold it. Let me see if I can park it. Hold on a minute. Oops. Okay.
Here we go. Oops. How do I suppose switch the camera? Alright, so this is basically how the bike looks like. I don't know if you can see. Am I even like recording everything? So it's almost like recline style bike, but it looks pretty rusted. You know, it looks pretty rusty. The people were pretty nice when I rent the bike before. You know, they were like, oh, the tire is pretty flat, so they want to pump more air in there. So that's what they did before they gave it to me. Okay, something's wrong with the... I don't even know how to maneuver this. So, hold on. Ah, what did I do? Whoa. Let me just get on it first. Ew. Hope I didn't break it. Okay. Alright, I didn't break it. Definitely have to edit this part out because it's like all over the place. Unless you don't mind like looking at the camera like going crazy. So I think I am going to take a different route. So let me just like back up and see where I can go after. You do get only like, well, you do get an hour for the bike, for the, you know, bike rental. So I think it's enough. It's more than enough to ride around the entire park, even though the park is huge itself. There's still some areas where they are fixing everything and they're constructing more things. So I don't know what they're you know, constructing at this point. But it looks pretty cool. Especially this is a weekday, so everybody's, you know, working and everybody's at school. You know, kids are at school. Most of the kids are at school at least. There's a few kids here, so I guess they don't have school. Maybe they're like little, so they don't really have to go to school at this point yet. But it's pretty fun park. Like come here when it's pretty empty, or come here when it's like not so hot. Especially not like around this time. This is like, yeah, it's real loud if you can hear. All right, I'm gonna ride this way. Okay, so I'm taking a different route because it seems like it has more shades over here, because over there is like there's less shades and it's just way too hot to ride around over there. But it's pretty cool. Look at this. This is the restaurant over here. Not that I will go to this restaurant because I bet it's like really pricey, but it's pretty fun. I think that they're building a stage or something like that over here. Like we saw the front part of it, and I think they're building some type of like concert space or something, because it looks like there's some like sound equipment. So that's nice. And I'm just right now I'm riding around the river part. As you can see, this is nice. There are a lot of signs over here. Basically says that you can't fish here, you can't play in the water because it's like deep water and it's dangerous, so you can't go swimming or anything like that. But it's really nice. It's quiet. I mean, not this part obviously. Whoa, just got a bumpy ride. You know, not this part, obviously not this part, because they're building something, they're fixing things, and they're constructing some new stuff. Otherwise, it's a very peaceful place. And there are like lawns over here. I think I walked over here before, and they have like a soccer field. Yeah, I believe there was a soccer field, but it was closed, I think. But it's really peaceful. There are like small bridges, and they have like different sections of the park. Basically, there's one that I just went inside, but the bikes are not allowed in there, so I can't go in there with the bike. But I should film before. That area is like, they have large bonsai in there. I think I can ride around here, so I'm gonna take this little route. I was here earlier, and it's really nice. It's like a little pathage, and they have like little orange trees and different type of like peepah, like that's all those different types of fruit, like fruit trees, tangerines or something like that. It's really nice. Like if you look at it, it kind of remind me, I mean, it is a pretty large scale park. Oh, so you see there like people renting the boat.
these are just like self like operated automatic like motorboat. I was more interested in renting one of those like either those type of boat that you kind of like have to use your feet to kind of like, you know, what are those called? They're like semi-automatic or manual type of like boat, or just like regular boats. Oops! Oh shit! Almost like, okay, I don't know what happened there. Anyways, this video is way too long. You get the gist. There are signs everywhere, self-explanatory, bathroom signs, and that's the bike signs. So some areas you can't, bikes not allowed, like small bridges and things like that. I don't think bridges are allowed. Most of the signs, let me show you over there if I can get there, because obviously I'm losing my balance all of a sudden for some reason. I don't know why. Whoa, I think something's pulling me towards the water. So for example, like signs like this, you know, they're arrows, very easy, English, Chinese. So, and the map, you get one of these like every maybe every couple of like feet or something. So there's one of these like telling you where you're going. I think if I keep going this way, I'm gonna reach Montreal Garden. I think I was there. Sakura Island, I didn't see that. I don't think I saw that. Exhibition hall, it's not open, it says. Okay. 567 gate. I came in, this is where I came in. I came in around over here. So I guess like maybe exotic zone. I don't know why it's called exotic zone, but it's not like super exotic or anything. I don't know, it depends on how you see exotic, you know, your definition of exotic. And then I walked all the way over there. That's gate 3 where I rent the bike, and I think now I'm here. So this is where the nature reserve, and that's it. They said that there are tons of like different kinds of birds here. Like I saw one bird before. You know, I'm not very good at bird watching, so I don't really know any of the names of those birds, but I saw one that's pretty interesting. I didn't get a chance, I wasn't quick enough to take a picture of it. So maybe if I keep going, I'll reach gate 6, and then maybe if I go in this way, I can reach Amenity Grass. Over there's a lakeside scenic spot. Yeah. Obviously I think I'm out of shape, I'm out of breath, and I'm like sweating like crazy. I wanted to get a bottle of water earlier, but the guy at the shop, at the grocery store, grocery store, but it's really just a little pagoda type of thing, and then they sell like stuff in there. He was sleeping, or he was taking an afternoon nap, and I didn't want to wake him up. That's why I didn't get anything to drink, and I hope I don't get dehydrated like crazy. Right now the sun kind of like is hiding behind the clouds, so it feels a little bit better. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna maybe wait until I get back to the you know, when I go back to return the bike, I'm gonna pick up a bottle of water and then just like drink some and use the bathroom and then like go on my way. If you enter the park, where the main area, I think gate 1, that's by the subway line number 2, and where I got in, I think that's gate 4. They had like subway line number 7 there. So I mean, either way, you know, you can take whichever like subway lines you want, because you know, like I said, like either way it's gonna connect to some other metro lines that will eventually take you back into the Shanghai city area, because right now we're in Pudong, if you're curious. But I think I'm gonna end this vlog right here, because I just want to ride around a little bit more and not have to worry about like, you know, operating this thing like one-handedly, because I'm still pretty new to it.
I'm just worried because it looks so rustic, if you can tell, like it's very rusty. So yeah, but anyways, they're really nice. There's a card where you hold it, you know, because you deposit money and you have to give them back in order to get your money back. But on the back of the card there's actually a number. They said if your bike breaks down in the middle of nowhere, you know, inside the park, just give them a call and then they'll come get you and fix your bike for you. So I think that's really nice. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog right here, and hope you enjoy this. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.